right, so here we are practicing. It feels really good. After 50 days, I've established myself and what I need and want in a routine. So yeah. So you probably noticed, well, maybe little hesitation in there. That's what I'm going back through and doing. So what happens when I learn something from notation, and I think this is true for a lot of people, is you're not really learning it. You are referencing it, or it's like somebody reading a play. My grandfather was a play director, and so I would go to a lot of readings, and I was so excited to go see a play when I was a kid, and then it was just adults in street clothes reading out of a script, which is great, but it's so much better to see somebody who knows it by heart. It's much more convincing. I feel that with the fiddle. Now, no shame on anyone else who wants notation and you're finding your joy of music that way, but for me as a professional musician with this goal, and I'm a teacher, and it's just, I'm finding my own way with fiddle music as compared to classical. And my hair is, I look so tired because I could not fall asleep until like 6 in the morning. So I'm on like 4 hours of sleep with wet hair, but it will curl and do its thing on its own. So this is also what I did. I went to an estate sale and I got this like pad, and you can see there's like spaces here for each week and then 6 days. So I can write, I've written down every tune that I know or have ever learned that could be considered Scottish or, well, Celtic. I'm just like coloring in when I practiced it so I can visually see what I haven't done in a while. But today I was working on Longford Collector because I learned that from notation, which means I didn't really learn it. I have to have the music. So going back through, there's a little hesitation in the B part. Yeah. So that's really good. I did a little bit of an etude. I played through a bunch of things, getting that whole system organized. Also, I'm putting check marks if it's on my playlist. I can listen to it on YouTube, because really learning a tune is, half of it is done through listening. And then tonight, when I get home from teaching, it will be after 10 p.m. and I'm gonna grab my guitar. I've been, I feel like I hear Marley. There was a leak in the roof, the other music room. So I like to play up here in my office where everything is like me, and there aren't chords and drums, but there's like a band room that's in a different part of the house. There's this leak there. So the roofer came and he's like, well, you need a whole new roof. And I was like, yeah, I'm a renter. So I'm glad to be a renter today. Anyway, I don't know. That's random because I'm tired, but gotta get the brain together because I'm gonna go teach my Drunken Fiddles workshops tonight. It's so hot down there. I am bringing a fan and clips so people's music doesn't fly out all over. But last week it was just like, it's a basement. Aren't basements supposed to be cold? This was just hot. So tonight I will pick up the guitar and work on the new part, like that's kind of, that I've written. I'm starting this bridge part. So it feels good to have my creative music time. I'm just kind of all over the place. Brain, more coffee. And actually today, like until I started talking, I felt pretty good. But I have, why am I so tired? I have big projects going on, probably too many, but they're very fun to put together, to have an idea and then make a thing. It's kind of like ready, shoot, aim. So I've got a retreat to Scotland, a summer strings retreat that we're leading here in Kansas City, which is going to be awesome. We did one in the winter and it was so fun. And this one is going to be even our venue's better in terms of space and just the whole situation. So then I've also got, we're expanding at Drunken Fiddles, hiring more teachers going to different cities, spreading the love of adult fiddle music all over. So I'm very excited about that, but it's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. There's like paperwork and contracts and money and refunds and you think, I just want to, play the violin. And it's really good now that I don't do any more gigs that I don't want to do, not to have to ask my playing to make music for me. So that's really nice. Anyway, that's enough rambling for today. And I look forward to getting like 12 hours of sleep tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning, no matter what.